Hi, Peter Jones, author, property investor and ex-chartered surveyor. And one thing which I've noticed is when I talk to people about doing a kitchen refurbishment for £2,000 or even £1,500 or a bathroom for less than £1,000, their eyes glaze over because they just can't imagine how you can do that. And I think part of the problem is that we try and superimpose in our own minds whether we could do our own kitchen and bathroom for £1,000 or £1,500 or whatever it happens to be. The reality, of course, is that the best buy-to-lets are often the cheapest, cheerfulest properties, and by definition they're going to be small properties. So this is an example mid-refurb of a property where I did the kitchen and the bathroom, and you can see because this is a cheap and cheerful property, which is by definition small, there isn't an awful lot of room to work with, which explains why the kitchen and the bathroom can be so cheap. Now in reality this is on the smaller side of the kitchens that I tend to do. The reason being that we were sort of restricted with space because there's a doorway out of the back and there's a window on the side wall, so there wasn't really very much room for like high level units. In fact, on the side with the cooker we wanted to get an extractor unit in, which it really was a cheap and cheerful kitchen, but you'll see that it's a good quality kitchen. It came as part of the price for doing the whole refurb, which the builder quoted. The builder did everything including fitting the kitchen and the bathroom. So let's have a look at the bathroom, and again you'll see it's not a very big bathroom. So it's got a good suite in it, it looks nice, I've tiled it, it's all good, it's got the heated towel rail which is going to go up. It's a good bathroom, but it's not a very big bathroom. So that explains, I think, why sometimes there's this confusion around how you can do a refurb so cheaply. You've got to remember the type of property which you are refurbing, and if you're going to do buy-to-lets you probably want to be looking for the smaller properties because they're going to be the cheaper properties with the greater return. It's not like you're doing the kitchen perhaps in your house, and maybe in your house your kitchen is the size of my living room and it's got a big island in the centre and all of that kind of stuff. No, that's not what we're doing. So I hope that makes a lot of sense, and I hope that explains and gives some clarity as to what we're trying to achieve. And if you come over to my website www.thepropertyteacher.co.uk and click on Learning with Peter, you'll find a link for the Successful Property Renovators Workshop, in which I'll take you through exactly how to renovate a property and guarantee yourself a profit every time. In my time as a property investor, I've renovated well over 100 properties, and I've seen pretty much all there is to be seen as to how to do a property renovation effectively and efficiently to make sure that it's done on time, on budget, and in the right way to help you to achieve whatever it is you want to achieve. Because in my experience, there's two main reasons why we want to renovate a property. The first is where we buy a property that perhaps needs some work doing to it, renovate it, and then sell it on at a profit, what we could call a flip. Or secondly, and this is the process which I mainly use renovations for, is to buy a property which needs some work doing to it, do the refurb, and then refinance the property at a higher value, and then keep that property in my portfolio. And by refinancing at a higher value, I'm often able to get back most, if not all, of the money that I've put into the deal, including the purchase price and the renovation costs, simply through remortgaging. So if that sounds interesting to you, and if you'd like to know more about how to renovate and refurbish properties for profit, then please come over to my website www.thepropertyteacher.co.uk, click on Learning with Peter and click on the link for the Successful Property Renovators Workshop, and I look forward to sending you your links to be able to download your copy immediately. And by the way, I'll also send you some free special bonuses, including a discussion on an audio file with my mortgage broker as to the best ways to finance refurbishment projects and how to raise the finance. So if that sounds good to you, please come over to my website www.thepropertyteacher.co.uk and order your copy now. And until next time, here's to successful property investing.